Hi, I'm David Lawrence, founder of Michigan Elite Conditioning for Athletes, where our mission is to produce the best results in the world. And our promise is 3 years of results in 3 months. So today, I am super excited to share a great success story that we had and introduce to you Cindy Sember. She's an Olympic hurdler who had the best year of her career. So this year, Cindy trained with us and she set 4 personal bests in her sprint times. She won 2 Diamond League titles, which she's never won before. She took her first international title in the 60-meter hurdles indoor this year, taking silver. And what's really, really cool is she ran a personal best 12.53, which she has never run that fast in her life and hasn't PR'd in 5 years. So I'm really excited to share her story with you today and share the tactics and methods that she used to get faster. And one of the things that people don't realize is that in order to get faster, you have to get stronger, and you have to improve your strength to weight ratio, and you have to improve your flexibility. And that's what Cindy did to have such a great year this year. And we're really excited to share her story with you and how she accomplished that.
My name is Cindy Sember, and I run the 100-meter hurdles for Great Britain. So I ruptured my Achilles tendon in 2017, and it took me till last year to get back to myself. I mean, I finally started running decent times again, like 12.8s, 12.9s, but I hadn't kind of reached my PBs in a while. And so it took confidence, it took my physical ability, all that to come together to get back to where I wanted to be. And that it took a long time. And so I'm just really happy to finally be back here, because mentally it was very difficult. And a lot of athletes state, like the doctor told me, don't come back from that. So to come back and come back stronger was a very big thing, so I'm happy. So I was referred to Mecca by a friend, or Tri-Covery, and they told me how great you guys were, and I heard really good things of David. So I decided just to try it out and see. I saw you guys had some really good progress from other athletes, and coming in, it was like night and day. Like the things I was doing I was not used to, and I would always ask questions, but in the process of it, I feel like it worked out really well. First, I was a little concerned because I'd never had that much muscle. The heavier I was, the faster I was running. And so it was actually, it wasn't until whenever I don't have as much muscle, I don't feel as explosive. So now I'm learning that makes a huge difference in how I sprint. A lot of things went well. I feel like I got a lot more explosive. I felt very strong. I felt like I was able to keep my strength longer in my races. I felt like in the weight room, I just saw so much progress. I saw my body just naturally build more muscle. I felt like I just gained a lot of muscle that I didn't have in the past. And so I think that really made a difference in the way I performed on the track, and I recovered a lot quicker. Yeah, so I ran 12.53, which was a big PB for me, and then I ran 79, which is another PB indoors. So those were 2 really big PBs. And then training, I had a lot of times I had never run in the past in training. So my coach would time me, and he's like, "You've never done this before. Like, you're so much faster than you've ever been." So it was big. It was a personal best. Still with starts that it wasn't still with my best start, but I just felt like I could come back at the end of a race a lot better than I ever have. So when sessions got really difficult, I saw myself being able to just get through it better in terms of I wasn't as tired. I felt like I could do more reps than I had been able to in the past. So my sprint endurance even, so I could run at a higher level for longer periods of time. And then I also felt more explosive, especially with my finishing. So when I would get out in a race, I would be able to keep going and I wouldn't get faster, but I would also not decelerate as quickly, as you would say. So I felt like that got a lot better. The fact that I could have a hit or miss start and then come back and still beat people in races showed that I was very strong, without trying. It felt like it just felt easy. I think that was a really good feeling I hadn't ever felt before. Winning my first international medal was awesome, especially with my sister. Yeah, that was really cool. Going to the Olympics again was great, just to make it back there after having an injury that I didn't think I would be healthy enough to come back from. Just running with the world's best. I hadn't been up there in a while. So just to be back up there and to be very competitive and time-wise, to be ranked in the world, I think I finished top 10 in the world this year. I mean, that's really cool. So I want to be able to train with the world's best. So figuring out how I'm gonna adjust my training in that, it's gonna help me. Competing every day at training is what makes me a better athlete. I don't think I could just hit that next level without somebody pushing me. Yeah, so I kind of need that. And also how I taper myself for championships. I think getting myself prepared in the proper way and feeling fit right before I compete is what helps me. So knowing exactly what I need to do 2 or 3 or a week before I compete in terms of my explosiveness and all that will make a big difference too.